He's got the reports of what the town was charging, and the letters they sent out are not proper.
How you doing, Mr. Grace?
Good. How you doing?
I'm Joe Bonanno. I'm the owner of J&J Backflow, and I just want to, I guess I will prove to you and show you the inappropriate and unethical way that the water department is sending out these notices to their customers. First of all, the New York State Sanitary Code is what governs the water purveyor to keep records, test reports, maintain safe drinking water by having customers that have toxic situations where the water could get contaminated. They require them to put in a backflow device. So if you were to read the New York State Sanitary Code, which I have copies for you, it's very clear that this is what the water purveyor is supposed to do. Assure that all protected devices be tested at least annually, and records of such tests shall be made available and maintained by the supplier of water. So my question to you is this: how do I have the same advantage? And I originally tested all the town's backflows from when Ken Chadwick was at the pollution plant and Mike Androsco at the court building. I went to school and got certified with Mikey Mills. Mikey Mills was told by the town back then, you can't test. All right, we don't want to accept the liability. Now, you guys have the list. You notify the customer when the test is due, and on the same letter, you solicit the customer. Now, to me, that is inappropriate and unexcusable. Okay, there is no sense of fair play of businessmen.
You know what? I talked to Dave about that just today, and I told him I would take a serious look at it.
I understand what you're saying, but my thing is this: for you to solicit on the same letter that you're supposed to just notify the customer and tell him that it's time for the test to be done. Come on. I mean, you're monopolizing the market, because everybody, when I call them now, my customers, they go, well, we got the letter from the town, we got to use the town.
Yeah, we'll take a look at it.
Well, could I give you these
Absolutely, absolutely. I've got no interest in driving small businesses out of business.
The other thing is, I went through your webpage for the town, for the water department, where they talk about backflow prevention. You know, you can click on all of these things with backflow. Not in one place do they show or talk about testing or their fee. All right, so I went crazy. I actually called this lady, Grace, who runs the program over there. She's a fantastic woman. She's doing a fantastic job, okay? Nothing to discredit her. But she even helped me find it, because I couldn't find it. I had to go into your code, the general code 360, and I still couldn't find it. Finally, I dug it up. And you will see they have, since 2009 till now, there's a 200% increase. Do your residents know that? All right, and it's subject to change whenever they want. Come on. To me, this is not trying to monopolize the market.
So we'll take a look at it.
Take a look at it.
I appreciate your effort.
That's your sample. These are all the printouts from the Yorktowns. These are letters. I got one for each of you.
Thank you.
You'll see the first page was the 2009 letter. You'll see the rates, and you'll see the rates what they are now.
Thank you. And then
This is the New York State Sanitary Code. I put a little page in here, and you'll see what the water purveyor is supposed to be doing. You know, one other thing I would like to say too. You know, most towns, they understand that this is a procedure and something that you're required to do by the health department. And it's really no money coming in for you. So what a lot of towns have done, if they created what they call a witness fee, like the city of White Plains, their employee will come and witness the test or do the test, and they charge $50 for that. Now, they have to witness every backflow there is. So over here, you're not testing well, you're almost testing every one of them. But the city of Yonkers, they charge a $25 filing fee to just file the report. So there's ways you can make money. without being underhanded like being done.
Well,
right now.
you know, the issue is just
Well,
we need to be fair to
You gotta
ourselves.
understand my concern. I have a family to feed too.
No,
So when somebody's taking food from my kids,
no, look, I don't have enough technical knowledge
Right.
in this
Well,
particular
nothing
area, so
personal.
I have to rely on my own experts.
I understand.
So I'll talk to David. The last time you were here,
Right.
we brought it up, and the idea was that if we're not charging a fee, look, there's a lot of our fees that we're looking at because they're not necessarily, in some respects, they are go too far and maybe an illegal tax. In other places, if we're not recovering what we should be recovering, follow the sports field,
Legacy.
Mr.
Legacy
Grace,
Field.
I'm not looking for any special favors. All I want is the same equal advantage as the town. If you guys could solicit on that letter, I want my company name on it.
I'll take a look at all
And
these.
if not, I would like the list of the people that
do we
have them.
your rate schedule here?
No, but I could provide that if you'd like it.
Well, just so we know, we
Oh, yeah,
don't
sure.
want to undercut your rate schedule, so having your rates would be beneficial to us when we speak
Right.
to the head of our water department to say,
All right, but let me explain something to you, because when this program was started in 2009, Grace and me, I went over there, I met with her, I helped her. What they did back then was they asked all the testers for copies of test reports for Yorktown, which we provided. And most of them have our test rates on them. So what happened? After they compiled the database, they said, you know what, we'll send some guys out, get them certified, and we'll do the testing, we'll underbid everybody. And that's exactly what has happened. And now if you look at the rates, rates have jumped.
I don't want to impugn anyone in terms of what they did in the past. I'm taking a look at the rates.
Okay,
If we are undercharging, we should
Right.
fix those rates. And we're going to tell you that we're going to, so long as we're qualified to do it, and we will fix the rate based upon our costs, wherever that comes out, wherever that's fair. Now, if that ends up undercutting you still, there may not, that may be the case. If on the other hand you're cheaper, that may be,
Right. But my thing is this, if you're going to send an annual test due letter, and you're going to solicit on that letter, you have an unfair advantage over me and all the
Right.
other testers. So I want to be on the letter.
Well, like I said, we will review. We will review all the whole. We will review the whole issue. All right. And,
I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Joe.